Alright, y'all. So before we get into this video, the last time I talked about the Chicago Sky, of course my audio wants to start going in and out, want to start tweaking, right? Shout out to you for letting me know that that happened because I had no idea, right? There's two things about the Chicago Sky. Chicago right now, they look like they're going to have the number one pick next season. Seriously. Because right now, looking at the... Let me pull up the stats again. Okay, I'm back. So, I'm looking at the stats. Let me move over here. Excuse me. So, I'm looking at the stats of the last time the Chicago Sky played. This was Angel Reese nightmare game. 2 points, 12 rebounds, 5 fouls. I did see that Angel Reese got a technical foul because of a foul, right? This is not to be like one of those or anything like that, but I say the same thing to Giannis too. When you are towering over normal height people, you scare them, especially when you're running at them. But Angel Reese said the magic words that led to a technical foul too. But when you're running at a ref and you're towering over them, they're going to call a tech every single time. Seriously. But looking at the stat line, the last time Chicago played again, they look like they might get the number one pick next season. Angel Reese, 2 points, 5 turnovers, 12 rebounds. That's normal. But 0-8 from the field, that's unacceptable. Like, come on now. Seriously, though. And I've been seeing a lot of people turn on Angel Reese, like NBA players from NBA, college, high school, middle school. Players are going to have bad games. It's going to happen. But again, I'm not making excuses for Angel Reese. This is nasty work. And you know we show love to Angel Reese all the time, but we got to do better than this today. So this is before we even see any highlights. This is hours before the game even starts. Angel Reese, do not come out here and put up this again. Because you already know they have the highest expectations for you to be like David Robinson on the Spurs or something. Right? You got to do better. Camila Cardoso was 6. And again, Camila should average at least 12 and 12 a game. She's 6'8". We just watched the season 1 of Full Court Press. She was 5'10" at 10 years old. She's 6'8". This should easily be 12 rebounds. When Angel Reese is getting, Camila should be getting that off the rip. Simple as that. 6 points is nasty for Camila. Come on now. Camila's South Carolina? She was going crazy. But 6 points? Vandersloot had 14. Kia Nurse had 3. Errol Atkins had 8. Anya Wade, 2 points. Maddie Westbell, 2. Elizabeth, 7. Rachel Benham had 15. Rebecca Allen had 11. Van Lith had 4. See, this is what I was saying in that video. Of course, the audio want to start hating, right? You know, all the videos, the audio want to hate. Here's my thing. Chicago does not have a scorer on this team. Why would you get rid of Kennedy Carter? I get it. You know, Kennedy Carter has a track record of crashing out. I get it. And, of course, the Caitlin Clark situation, that kind of was like the tip of the iceberg. You know, she hit it with the Barry Sanders shoulder, the Eric Dickerson shoulder, the, you know, LT, whatever running back, halfback you want to use, she gave him that shoulder. She gave her that shoulder, right? You know who I'm talking about. But you need to make a call for somebody to get buckets. Because that was the score. It was between her and Enrique to be the best scorers off the dribble in the league. And they got rid of it. And I'm going to show you a video right here. I'm going to show you this video. Kennedy Carter's having a good all time in Mexico right now. As you can see, she's not coming back to America. You see all this going on right here, right? And you tell me, are you come back to America? No. Look how the fans treat her versus American fans. The WNBA calls her a thug and malicious names, right? She in Mexico, she's signing autographs on the chest, putting face in it, all in the chest. If that was you in the situation, you coming back to the league? Are you having a blast overseas? Because looking at these stats, right? She looked like prime Michael Jordan overseas. Where's the game she just had? Oh, yeah, she won. What is this? Kennedy Report. Kennedy Carter is your Asia Basket All-Chinese WCBA 2025 Player of the Year. Finished the season with 32 points, 3 steals, 31 minutes, 6 40-point games, 1 50-point game as the scoring champion and steals champion. Yeah, she Michael Jordan over there. She's a created 99 overall basketball player in these Chinese leagues. And then in this league right here, from the video, yeah, she's not coming back, bro. She having a blast right now. Look at her. She couldn't even believe she had to call the cameraman over. Like, man, get this. Come get this on camera. Look at that. Hold on. Takes fans. Okay, now watch this. Sign my chest. Cameraman, come get this. Autograph the chest. Yeah, man, I ain't gonna lie, she ain't coming back. You can even see from the caption. Kennedy Carter in Mexico signing and kissing. Yeah, she not coming back. It's over. Yeah, it's done data. So, Chicago, make the call. Get somebody that can score. Because you have another game tonight versus the Sparks. The Sparks is kind of cooked. They 1-3 though. But y'all 0-2. And the thing about Angel Reese, if you turn on Angel Reese now, you wasn't a fan. It's like, come on now. Don't turn on Angel Reese because she had a bad game. Curry, not to compare Angel Reese to Curry because they are two totally different players. Curry's had 2-point games too. He come back and drop 40. Now, will Angel Reese drop 40 on the Sparks? I have no idea. Because Angel Reese, her job is not to be the scorer of this team. It's not. That's what Kennedy Carter's job was, to be the scorer, to get the bucket. Angel Reese, her role is like Dennis Rodman or Draymond. You know what I mean? Even though Draymond orchestrates the offense, Angel Reese, get the ball, go to work. This is not David Robinson. This is not Anthony Davis. This is not prime Shaq. This is Angel Reese. And of course, I've said Angel Reese is going to be a great player, but she still has a lot to learn in the league as far as taking the right shot. I'm seeing clips of Angel Reese forcing shots. I said with Caitlin Clark the other day. If you don't have the shot, pull up Shea Gilgeous. Go. You know what I mean? Like, fall, do something. Don't just continuously try over and over and over and over and over. Now, again, I love the effort. I truly do. But if you don't have a good shot, swing that back out. They're going to give you the ball back. You don't got to keep forcing these highly contested smothered layups. Because that's what they're going to clip on their TV. Go to TikTok, Twitter, X, whatever you want to call it. Get hundreds of thousands of views and almost 7,000 likes within 30 to 45 minutes. Because Angel Reese is forcing shots. I'm telling you, she need to get in the lab with like Lisa Leslie or something. Or Asia Wilson. They fellow left-hand family. Like, come on. Because I want to see Angel Reese be great in this league. Honestly. Like, she could be a great player. She already is a workhorse. She gets 10-plus rebounds every game. Camila Cardoso should be getting that too. But I don't know. Some people saying that they tired. Their teammates are tired of Angel Reese stealing all the shine. I don't know what that's about. That's for another time, for another day. But anyway, that being said, this intro is about to be 10 minutes. So that being said, let's go ahead and get into the highlights and see what happened.
Take me to the king. Truth is, I'm tired. I've options are few. I'm trying to pray, but where are
Before we get into today's video, how are we doing today? It is Monday. Dreadful Monday. Monday. I ain't trying to make it Monday even more worse or even more boring than what it is. But Clarkies, we have some unfortunate news. Caitlin Clark will be out for a minimum of 2 weeks with a left quad strain. I repeat, minimum of 2 weeks with a left quad strain. Now, I'm not trying to be the person that says I told you so. But Clarkies, what are you going to do now? Because I tried to tell you this weeks ago. I said if anything happens to Caitlin Clark while they're trying to push the fever to the world, 41 out of 44 games. More games on TV than the team that just won the championship. Say, look, if anything was to happen to Caitlin Clark, unfortunately, it actually happened, right? If anything happened to Caitlin Clark, what are y'all gonna do? Matter of fact, WNBA, are you gonna post the highlights of the games? Matter of fact, TV, are you even gonna show the full game? Because I told y'all this weeks ago. I get it. I truly understand it. You're not really here for Leah Boston. You're not really here for Kelsey Mitchell. Not really here for Cowgirl Sophia, Lexi Hall. Not really here for DeWanna Bonner, Natasha Howard, or Sydney Coleslaw. You're here for Caitlin Clark. You're here for 22. So now it's up to the TVs and ESPN and ABC and the WNBA. What are you gonna do? Because Caitlin Clark going for 2 weeks. What else I want to say? Hold on. And I already know the Clarkies, y'all ready to riot to the WNBA over the officiating of these last few games, the targeting, the 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 hate crime, the putting on a mask, the pretend you like Caitlyn, you don't. I know y'all rioting right now at the refs because y'all feel like y'all been cheated out of the fouls. And we seen the highlights. We seen the box score. It was a 32-15 on free throws. That stuff. I know y'all gonna blame the refs. I already know. But I told y'all this weeks ago, now you're gonna have to rely on Aaliyah Boston, Kelsey Mitchell. Everybody's gonna have to step up for 2 weeks. And I wanna give a special shout out, right? Let me go full screen. Because I wanna highlight some of the Clarkies, right? Show them love. It's not hate or anything like that. Show them some love on their channel. Shout out to the Pope B. Frank, Game Day Hoops. I know it's a lot of y'all out there. I seen y'all, man. I did. Y'all was grilling, barbecuing, throwing on some steaks on the grill, some chicken, some hot dogs, making some good old hot dogs for the first game of the year. Fever versus the Sky. But I'm here to tell you this right now that Caitlin Clark is going to be out for 2 weeks. You're going to have to watch them bloopies for another 2 weeks. All those bloopies, all those highlights when Angel Reese does something bad, it's bloopy, bloopy. You're going to have to watch them for 2 weeks. Because Caitlin Clark can't save you now. That's tough. Now, I would react to yesterday's games, right? I would react to a couple of these games, but unfortunately, I'm looking at the previews to the games, and these are blowouts. Connecticut versus the Dream. Yeah, I'm really not sure to watch that. Plus, we just watched the Dream not too long ago. Then I'm looking at the Aces and the Storm, 50-31. Yo, Las Vegas. Do you want to call it a season already? What 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 is going on? Y'all went from a championship team to getting blown out by the Seattle Storm? It's crazy. And as you seen in the intro, I would have reacted to the Chicago Sky versus the Sparks. You can see the WNBA didn't even try to get the highlights out to that game. That's tough. So what we're gonna do? We're gonna watch the side clips. We're gonna look at the box score of the games, side clips of all the games. We want to get out of here. Happy to see it. Let's get into it. All right, let's start with Chicago versus the Sparks. Another loss. I know y'all seen the intro, but it still stands. This is the best game they done had so far. They didn't get blown out by 30. And again, Clarkies, man, that's gonna be tough. 2 weeks. Again, shout out to Popey Frank. I know you was grilling, seeing all y'all the Clarkies gear on. Y'all was going crazy. But again, you gonna have to watch these bloopies for 2 weeks. Let's see what happens. Chicago 0-3. Angel Reese with 13 and 12. 5 of 11. She shot a 3 and missed it. 32 minutes. Cardoso with 12. That's solid. It's a lot better. This is what she should be averaging. Bare minimum is 12. She needs to average at least 10 rebounds a game. She's too tall. She's 6'8". She's 6'9" with shoes on. There's no way she's getting 6 rebounds. We watched season 1 of Full Court Press. She was 5'10". Bro, she was 6 foot at 10 years old. Wrong one. She was 5'10" at 10 years old. A lot of men peak at 5'9", 5'10". She was already that height before, you know? So she should have way more rebounds than 6. I get it. Angel Reese gonna get her double-double, but Camila Cardoso's, that's an enforcer. Gotta cut down on the fouls, though. Anyway, Vandersloot had 11. Kia Nurse had 9. Errol Atkins had 9. Onyeawede with 2. Elizabeth with 9. Rachel Banham. This is 17 minutes of some good jogging. Borderline cardio. 2 points. 1 of 4. 0 of 3. Rebecca Allen with 11. Maddie Westbrook didn't play because the coach didn't want to put her in the game. Yeah, my intro still stands. They don't have a scorer. Angel Reese's job is not to score 16, 17 points a game. That's like telling Draymond to average 20. You don't expect that. You know what I mean? Draymond is the everything else outside of now. If he's scoring, you lost. I'm gonna keep it 100 with you. You see Draymond coming out sparking threes, you lost the game. Cause you know Curry gonna get his. But when Draymond hitting threes, not winning the game. That's really how I look at Angel Reese on this team. When you see her scoring 13, 17, 20 points, it's tough to beat them. But they still need a score. Go get go go pull a heist and get Kennedy Carter back. What are y'all doing? Y'all need a score badly, bro. Y'all do. 13 and 12 is solid, but y'all need to score. 4-20 from 3, like, come on. That's nasty. 20% is disgusting. What? Sparks. Hamby had 10. Azure Stevens with 24 and 8. Solid. Derek Hamby had 10, 6 steals and 8 assists and 6 rebounds. Amazing. It's an amazing stat line. Odyssey Sims with 12. Kelsey Plum with 28 and 8. I'm not gonna lie. Honestly, the way how Kelsey Plum has been playing, it may be MVP, but it's looking like scoring title. She's been going crazy these last few games in LA. So this could be her Harden breakout year. I don't know. The Sparks, I mean, not the Sparks, the Aces, y'all was doing y'all thing, y'all was winning championships, but Kelsey Plum is losing it right now in the Sparks. She's dropping 30, almost 30 a game. Sarah Ashley Barker with 9, Leah 2 with 2, Mercedes 2, Julie with 4. It's not faking didn't get in the game because Coach someone put it in. Okay, look at extra stats. We got Chicago shot really well from free throws. We only shot 12, 83%, versus Sparks 69, almost 70%. I rebounded by 2. Sparks got rebounded by 2. Okay, so looks like a playmaking game. Assists, 7 more assists. Steals, 6 to 12 on steals. 1 block, 6 less turnovers, a lot less fouling. Okay. Knicks, because there's no games today, so we might as well just go ahead and see what we can get all we can get out in the game. Mystics and Phoenix. Okay. Kiki with 11 and 13. Kiki, the turnovers. Come on. We need you to lock in. You can't turn the ball over. The Mystics, I'm telling you, the Mystics look like Tennessee right now. It's just a lot of close losses. That's a good sign though, because these are winnable games then. It looks like the turnovers is what got them. Rookies with turnovers. 11 and 13 is amazing though, but gotta cut down those turnovers. Steph Dolson, this is some good cardio. 16 minutes and 2 points. Come on. Brittany Wanda Sykes at 10. Sutton with 23 minutes. That's some good cardio. 3 assists, 3 turnovers. No points. Not even a free throw. Sony PlayStation with 14. 6 turnovers, 5 fouls. 4 assists, 5 to 8. Oh, Leah Edwards is back. Okay, 6 points. Emily had 6. Sika Cone with 4. Lucy Olsen 3. Jay Melbourne with 6. Of course, Amor didn't play because of ACL. Shakira Austin concussion protocol. Okay. Mercury. Excuse me. Debo Thomas. Melissa Thomas with 11. 5 assists. 8 rebounds. Catherine Westbelt. Maddie's sister. 6. Satu Sabali. 12 points. 9 rebounds. Sammy Whitcomb with 5. Monique with 13. Kalani Brown with 7. Keisha with 8. Lexi Hill with 4. 2. He smoked them on the boards, though. 41-26. 1 more assist. A lot of steals. So turnovers. A lot of turnovers. Everything else seemed pretty even outside of the turnovers. 27-14. Fouls are pretty even. Alright. Last. Okay, we did. Oh, we got the more games. Blowout. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Starbucks Coffee with 18 and 11 rebounds. And a W. Nice. Alicia Gray with 18. Caldwell with 12. Round 11. And Nisa Morrow with 3. 7 rebounds. So she's still playing like Will Chamberlain, getting all these rebounds. You gotta respect the hustle. Rhea Marshall scratched her shoes on the court. Oda with 11, Tina Charles 11, Marina with 12, Tanaya Rivers. That's a lot of running for 2 points. I'm just saying. Stacey Sheldon, 4, 23 minutes. Yeah, it seemed like a lot of running. Not enough scoring for the Connecticut Sun. Atlanta Dream smoked them on boards. 6 more assists. Turnovers. Fouls. All right, one last game. This is not like the Aces, bro. Losing by 20 to the Seattle Storm. Wow. Anyway. Oh, Kia Stokes, 17 minutes of cardio. 17 minutes in one shot? That's not enough at all. Asia Wilson with 15, 5 and 4, 28 minutes. Chelsea Gray with 8. Jewel Lloyd with 14. Jackie Young with 14. Elizabeth Kickley with 11. Y'all should have kept Deja Kelly, but you didn't want her. Somebody else gonna pick her up. Alicia Clark, former ace player with 9. Nneka Glumake with 23, 8 and 6. Solid. Gabby Williams with 12 and 5 and 5. Ezzy with 12. Skylar Diggins with 10. Erica Wheeler had 21. Whoa. Oh, yeah. Fever fans. I know y'all punching at the air right now, putting holes in the wall looking like outer space. Where did this come from? Because Erica Wheeler was not hooping like this last season. Now she dropping 21 off the bench. First Caitlin out, and then Erica Wheeler getting buckets and 7 assists. I know y'all sick right now, to be honest with you. Anyways, that's all the games. That's all the games. All right, let's go to the Cyclops. Okay, let's see. Seen this already. Matter of fact, let's read the comments after we look at all these Cyclops. Nafisa's daughter turns 3 years old. Happy birthday. Kaylin got the last laugh. Kiki playing bully ball? Oh, yeah, we here for this. Hold on.
Sims. What a shift off the bench for Exler. Area fan driving and scoring.
Hold on. No. We need to. Can we full screen? No, that's not enough. Yeah, hold on. Because I know that's not who I think it is. She just moved out the way. Hold on. Wait a minute now. Hold on.
What a shift off the bench for
Is that Debo Thomas? She just moved out the way? With the Nigerian strength?
What a shift off the bench for Exler. Area fan driving and scoring on the break.
Trying to tell y'all. I've been telling y'all this since she was at USC. I told you. Kiki is Akeem Olajuwon. One leg Dirk Nowitzki.
The bench for Exler.
But we could get to that basket, put her shoulder down, and get a buck. And she talking that ish too. Look, if it's not Paige, it's either Sony or Kiki. Seriously. I don't see enough Dominique Malunga highlights. How many minutes has she played? 12 minutes, 8 points. I see some is there. They're just not being showcased enough. But look, Kiki, Sony, and Paige for Rookie of the Year.
What a shift off the bench for Exler.
Anyways, anything else here? Okay, so Kelsey Plum calls injuries too small.
Sims takes the inbound feed. Here's Plum, a hop in her step. Plum, the blow by in the left hand. Sims takes the inbound feed. Sims takes the inbound feed. Here's Plum, a hop in her step. Plum, the blow by in the left hand. High by. The drive by Plum. Once she gets by Reese, it's over.
Told y'all that could be Kelsey Plum could end up being the scoring champion this year.
Sims takes the inbound feed.
And she emoed hitting it too small. Skylar Diggins dressed in all black as she faced her former teammate Jewel Lloyd. Okay. I mean, that's what they did, to be honest with you. They beat them by 20. Past the sticks. Skylar Diggins came in all black and told them pass the sticks. You're down 20. You lost. Anyway, a fan tried to shoot a shot at with Angel Reese. Angel prom. Break the internet and go. I don't know. He might get lucky. He might not. Paige Beckers is so sassy. DJ character reaction is priceless. What happened? Because we used to Paige doing this, though, right? Fangirling so hard right now. DJ like, all right now. All right now. I don't think you moving a little different right now. We are so back. DJ and Alyssa forever. Dude, y'all need to win a game. Seriously. Go win a game. Now y'all look crazy. Princess treatment every time I'm with her. What is this? Hold on, go back. I can't stand when people act like $200 is not a lot of money. Seriously. Like, you know what you could do with $200? They was literally fighting on Friday for $200. Friday, they were fighting over $200. $100, that could get you somewhere. Maybe not in this day and age because everything costs $100 plus. But back then, $200 could get you somewhere in the 90s. Yeah, we've seen all these. All right. Women's hooping. They have some clips. Leah Boston and Michaela Simpson at the Pacers game yesterday. This is nice veteran rookie bonding. 28. Rakia Jackson throwing t-shirts in the crowd.
Sims.
We need Rakia back on the court ASAP. Matt Barnes. I ain't gonna lie, I'm gonna miss the hootie hoo from the off season. That team was cheating. I don't care what nobody says. Like they had every good player and still lost. Tough. That's tough. You have your place. Oh, look at Katie there. Sparks in the sky. You know he there for Angel Reese. I already know. Tina Thompson and Damian Lillard courtside.
She was a difficult assignment back in her time. Tina Thompson. One of the hardest guards of all time.
Dame Auntie.
Houston Comets and then trying to force the action.
Hopefully Dame is cool because I mean, tore his ACL, blood clots. Hopefully he's good, man.
Allen.
Yeah, we don't care about that.
Sims takes the inbound.
Yeah, we seen this.
Here's Plum, a hop in her step. Plum, the blow by.
We seen that.
In the paint. Reese, little dream shake off the window. Good.
Need more of that. Hey, bloopies. You're gonna have to watch this for 2 weeks. This post work for 2 weeks.
The things that she has done. Went to school right outside of downtown. Charles just 4 for 18 from the field today. I mean, just a tough night. She's
Elbow in the face. You smoked a layup, Ryan Howard?
to get that one to fall. Sometimes you just gotta shake it off. It'd be like that sometimes. So infection control, we're told. Bria Hartley at the other end
Yeah.
yesterday, and they came back into the game.
Coffee elbow? Yeah, is this UFC? What is going on? Oh, this is the plays. Okay, because Tahina only played like 7 minutes.
Tahina Papal
I was wondering like why.
Gets the double team.
Oh my
Morrow
goodness.
outside. She can connect on that. Just look.
You need some more hitting threes. It's our first points in the league. I was here.
Like, yeah, that's in my bag. Okay, Anissa, I see you.
Nice.
101 from three. Her
And
first.
Nisa Chamberlain hitting threes. We love to see it.
Find that rhythm with her new teammate, says Walker Kimbrough. Doesn't get that one to go, but we mentioned there's only 3 returning players for this
Oh,
Dallas
he's from
team
all
to be
games.
taken.
You've seen these already. Alright, is that it? A little that's about it for Cyclops then. Let's look at everybody's reaction to this. Y'all think I let time pass. WNBA viewership to drop 500% for 2 weeks. Carrying all these black yens in WNBA must be tough. Thank us. I'm sorry, Caitlin. You'll be back soon. Get well soon. Yeah, get well soon, Caitlin. I mean, it's gonna be tough with no Clarkies for 2 weeks. They want the WNBA, aka discount tickets for the Fever. Mitchell about to get busy as the Fever lose. Angel Reese will be active this week, listed as probable, as she nurses a bruised ego. Oh, I was about to say, is there some news I missed? There goes their ratings. Go the schedule easy, don't worry. All right, you just all right. It's okay. I only watch Angel Reese play. Dot dot dot. I'm telling you, you got 2 weeks of that. The Great White Nope. Time for other super sign. She's fragile. Get used to this. Just a name at this point. Anyway, that being said, that looks like that's going to end off this video. Make sure. Hold on. Let me see what y'all got to say on this post. Ironically, 22 comments for 22. Well, no point in watching the WNBA for 2 weeks. Get well soon. Oh boy, take care. There goes shot at MVP. And the ratings go through the floor. Almost a month sold out games. I am betting. When does Fever play Dallas? I need to make sure I'm here for that. When does the Fever play Dallas? Let's look at your schedule. After this right here. Dallas. Let's see. When does Dallas play the Fever? June 27th. Oh, that's plenty of time. Yeah. Probably be back around this game versus the Valkyries, maybe. I don't know. One, yeah, some probably around between this game versus Phoenix or the Valkyries in between these 3 games. Yeah, they don't play Dallas. I'm on a Dallas schedule. Let's look at the Fever schedule. We got plenty of time. Yeah. Yeah, it's gonna be around this time right here. Um, yeah. Mm, yeah, probably around this time versus the Valkyries. Maybe not Connecticut, so probably around the Valkyries or the Aces. Oh, they play Chicago again June 7th. That's gonna be a big game. No Caitlin Clark and Angel Reese get it done. We're gonna see. But anyways, that being said, that's the end of this video. Make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. If you do, guys, really appreciate it. No Caitlin Clark for 2 weeks. Stuff. I'm gonna see you guys. I'm gonna see you guys in the next video, man.